guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hope and this is MissionKeto. Today's video is kind of a two-parter. It is a recipe video. I'm going to be cooking a recipe for you guys today, but it's also going to be a review for a product that a company did reach out to me and ask me if I wanted to review their product, and it is a completely honest review. I'm not getting paid by it, although they did send me the product for free to try out, but it's gonna be an honest review. So let's open the packaging and I'll show you. You would not believe if I told you inside of this box that you're looking at here that says REDCHEF on it, you wouldn't believe that it is actually pots and pans in this box, right? Compact. The thing that drew us to it mostly was the fact that when we go in our RV next year, we're gonna need something compact, and this just really spoke to us. Not only that, but it is 100% safe, non-toxic, none of that Teflon stuff. It is made out of ceramic, and as you can see, each of the pieces do nestle inside of each other. And not only that, it's one handle that switches over to each pan. So I'm pretty excited about it. So part of my honest review today is going to be making a recipe. I have been craving something for a while now. And when I got these pots and pans, I was like, you know what? No better way to show how great these pans are supposed to be by making spaghetti in them. They are ceramic. So I want to put it to the test with spaghetti sauce too. Will it stain it? Will it not stain it? I want you guys to let me know down below if you think that Rayo's is gonna stain this or not. So I did get some Rayo's mushroom and bell pepper. This is a chunky one. This was on sale when I bought it. So the reason I got it, because I usually can find cheaper ones than this, but I think it was like $6.99 plus Publix had a digital coupon for like $1.50 off. So it was a great deal. This one is 7 total carbs per half a cup. So just so you know, but it's all clean ingredients. So you know that the carbs are not like eating pasta carbs, you know? So we're gonna use this sauce. I am going to also, instead of putting meat in it, I wanted to bulk it up with a little bit more mushrooms. So I'm gonna saute them in one of those pans that you saw too. We just wanna see how that works, how the non-stick works. This is gonna be the big test for me though, in the sauce pan. And then I have some Parmesan cheese too. I'm gonna make, you can use any keto noodle that you want. You could do zoodles with like zucchini. You could do the healthy noodles. You could do the shirataki noodles. I love all of that, but I've been craving spaghetti squash. So we're gonna have the noodles be spaghetti squash. There's a little bit of sweetness in this. It's just delicious. So let's get started and see how these pans from REDCHEF work. Okay, so we're gonna get started, and we're gonna start by sauteing the mushrooms that I want. But look at the quality of this. I have to say, I'm impressed. Even Andy was when he got home and saw it. It is non-stick, but it's not Teflon. It's 100% safe. No bad ingredients that'll harm you later. And then this is the handle, and it took not very long, like a couple of tries to kind of get used to, and I'll probably mess it up because that's just how I am. But once it's open, you literally just hook it on, and then you're gonna squeeze this like a bike handle. You're just gonna squeeze that, and you'll see it tighten up there, see? And now look, so now it's tight, shaking it, nothing's happening. So that's pretty cool. So I will show you how I switch it to the saucepan in a little bit. But first thing we're gonna do, I am putting a little bit of oil in, and I don't know why. I think it's out of habit. It is non-stick, but we're going to saute up these mushrooms. That one didn't look good. Some of these didn't look very good, do they? Publix, yeah, some of them didn't look too hot, but I mean, they're already a fungus anyways, aren't they? So anyways, we're going to saute these up, let these take a few minutes to do that. And then, but you can see it's very sturdy. I'm loving it so far. And you can see that it definitely is non-stick. Everything's just kind of moving around as it should. But the real test is going to be when I put the sauce in the pan. So I want to know if it's going to stain it. So we'll use that one in a little bit. There is only one lid, but I don't usually put lids on those too often. If you're frying something, you want one of those splatter screens instead of a lid. So, but I definitely think this is going to be very good for us in the RV. It's just simple. It stacks into itself. You've got the handle you can throw in the drawer, so it's not sticking out and you're trying to close your doors, you know, your cabinet doors with the handle sticking out. I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but I do. Yeah, or if you have a very small kitchen and maybe you don't have a lot of storage space, this would be an ideal thing for you too. Honestly, anybody I think is gonna love it so far, so far. So I will stop this right now. I'm gonna let these saute because those can take a few minutes, and then I'll bring you back. All right, I think we're looking pretty good here with the mushrooms. These are baby Bella mushrooms too, so they have shrunk down a little bit, but look at this. I mean, the darkness, some of it, you know, comes off into the pan, but look, as I'm stirring it, it's all coming up. So I'm impressed, but you know how it is. Everybody usually starts being very, you know, non-stick, and then something happens. You know what I mean? So now, oh, I wanted to show you though. Now we're going to take this handle off, and it's pretty simple. Let me turn this way down. So you just push this button back and let go down under here, and it releases it. So we've got that moved. Now, so I don't burn my hand, I'm gonna move this over here. Normally, I would probably just pour the sauce in there with that to eliminate having a lot of cleanup, but for the sake of this and showing you how easy it is to change things over. So now I've got this handle, and like I said before, you just fit it over wherever you want, and then you grip the underneath. It just reminds me of a bike handle, you know, like the brake, and it tightens. You can see it closing in. And again, we've got a nice, secure thing going on there. So now I'm gonna pour this sauce in here. This is a very chunky one. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna put those mushrooms in here because there was stuff growing and I don't wanna take the chance of getting sick. But I did show you how that sauteed really well. But here we go, here's the Raos. And you know what? This one's nice and chunky too. So we've got a red sauce in a ceramic light colored pan. This is the lid that comes with it. My spaghetti squash is ready for me to look at it, but it's kind of like a rubberized material. It's very soft. It's not hard, you know, so you're not hearing, it's not making a lot of noise, so it's not going to damage as you're putting it away either, which I like that. You can put it where the handle fits it nicely or not. It just depends. I don't think I really need it at this very moment, but let me get like a spoon. So this is nice and chunky. I don't have to beef it up. So I don't know about you, but I always have to have it on a very low setting because it starts bubbling and then it starts making a mess. But this looks like a good sauce here. I'm liking it. So the test is gonna be, you know, is it gonna stain this? I did read there are some directions or like a pamphlet that comes with it, which is normal, and again, it gives you some instructions on cleaning and things like that. I'm personally, we hand wash all of our pots and pans. That's just what we do. I feel like it keeps them longer, so that's what we're gonna do. It does say though, if you're gonna let this, you wouldn't want to like let this sit overnight in here. It can stain. That's just, there's food dyes, but the goal is to clean it right away. So we're gonna warm this up. I'm gonna make my plate of food. We're gonna taste it, and then we're gonna show how to clean it up too. All right, we are back and the dinner is done. Let me show it to you real quick. So I got the spaghetti squash. You just cut that up in half and put some olive oil or oil of your choice on there. Avocado oil will work too, and stick it in the oven for, I think it's like 30 minutes. I think it's like at 400. I tried the air fryer today and I'm still perfecting that. It's probably quicker to do the oven as far as I'm concerned right now. It was the first time I tried that. But anyways, here it is. I put some of the sauce on top, and I know the whole thing is about the pans, but I wanted to show you, this one has cleaned off. I'm going to, or it's cooled off. I'm going to clean it in just a minute, but look at underneath. You know how a lot of times it gets dirty and burned underneath too. So yeah, not a lot of discoloring going on there. So that's nice. And I'll admit I had it kind of higher than it should have been, higher temperature, and you know, my fun ring light. So let's taste it. How do you guys make your spaghetti on keto? I love spaghetti squash, and I'm very excited about this. So, I mean, you could do meatballs. You could put chicken parm on top of it with some mayonnaise. I've done mayonnaise, mozzarella, mayonnaise. You could put mayonnaise on it if you want. I wouldn't judge you. Do the robot. It's so delicious. I put a little bit of Parmesan cheese too. This is just the store brand grated Parmesan. So delicious. So before I get to the cleaning up of it to show you how well it cleans, I did want to let you know that REDCHEF has offered you guys a discount code. If you like what you see, this is something you'd be interested in, you can get 20% off using the code MissionKeto. I will have it, you know, right here. Hopefully you'll see it right now. And then all the information will be down below also. So definitely, if you're interested, check them out. If you have other questions, check out their website and get all the information there. But next we're going to clean them up, and I'm gonna show you, hopefully, how easy it is to wash them. All right, so I just cleaned this pan that had the spaghetti sauce in it, and it is not stained at all. So bravo, I love that. The handle I washed, it is a different material than the pans. There is a little bit of discoloration from the sauce that got on it. But is it something that's gonna bother me? No. And then last but not least, well, we know the mushrooms are fine, right? We know those are fine. That one cleaned just fine. The bottom looks good. This one, the lid, like I said, this was like a little bit of a rubberized material. It does show a little bit of discoloration. I don't know if you can see it. But again, is that gonna bother me? It looks like it's just on the bottom too, not the top. Is that gonna bother me? No, no, this is definitely something that I'm loving. I like it. If you like it, you can get the 20% off using my code. But yeah, I hope you liked this review. It was an honest review. I'm happy with it. REDCHEF, thank you for sending me those to try. If you guys have any other questions, definitely let me know, and I'm gonna eat. Bye.